Rifleman. Starring Chuck Connors.
Somebody's sure having a party for themselves in there.
I'm surprised Micah let a thing like this go on. Where is he?
Well, the marshal ain't in town, Lucas. He took a prisoner down to El Campo 3 days ago. Ben Waller's filling in for him.
Ben Waller?
Lucas, am I glad to see you?
Hello, Ben. What's the trouble? What's going on in there?
Oh, if you only knew. Lucas, I've been standing out here all this livelong day, ever since sunup, and nobody, not a single person ever so much as offered me a hand.
Go on.
He come in at sunup, Lucas, just as easy as you please, sitting in that big bay of his, and he went in there and...
Hold on now, Ben. Who came in?
Who? Al Walker, that's who. When Micah left, look, all he said was he wanted me to keep the peace, but I never asked for trouble like this.
Well, I guess you didn't, Ben, but as far as I can see, you haven't had any trouble yet. Just a few drunks.
A few? Lucas, that man's been sitting in there buying drinks for the whole town. At least all them that wants them, and that's every saddle tramp and stumble bum for 10 miles around. There, listen to that.
Ben, how come you didn't stop it before it got started?
Stop it? Me? Me face up to Al Walker and break up his party? No, sir, not me. Look, I didn't want this job, Lucas, but, well, you was up in Santa Fe and Micah asked me. Well, that's only because you was out of town, mind you. Now, if you want to take over...
Micah made you his deputy. You've got no authority to give me the job. But, Ben, if you want, I'll have a talk with Walker.
A lot of good that'll do. You'll end up with your head blown off.
Well, I hope not. Look, I'll only be a minute, son. You over to the cafe and order us a steak. It's been a long ride, and you must be hungry. Hmm?
Paul? How do you want your steak?
Rare. Big night, huh, Sweeney?
Big night, big day. You know who's buying?
Yeah, I heard.
He gave me $500 this morning and said when that was gone, there'd be more. Luke, I wish he'd take it back. I don't like things like this.
Which one is he?
Sitting right there.
Not being very sociable, is he?
Sociable? What's he got to be sociable about? He don't talk to nobody, nobody talks to him. Just keeps sitting there like that.
Red 10 and a blank Jack.
Go back to the barn.
Why don't you want to have a talk, Walker? See you beating the game.
Huh. That's a very funny remark. Al Walker beating the game. Let me show you something. There. I was winning. Now the game's over. It's finished. And I lost.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just proving a point. No matter how far ahead you think you are, you never win. It's not in the cards. Never has been, never will be. There's always some outside force, some unexpected thing that has you beaten before you ever really start.
I don't think I follow that particular line of philosophy.
I shall explain it to you, Mr. McCain.
How come you know me?
Some people say I live by my gun. Perhaps that's true, but I'm also a lawyer. I always know the opposition. I know and I've heard many things about you and your gun. For example, I hear that a man carrying a sidearm would be a fool to go up against you.
That's a matter of opinion.
I like... I'm sorry. Yeah, have a drink.
No, thank you.
You take your hand away. You're supposed to have a good doctor in this town.
Doc Burridge. Is that why you're here?
I believe it's customary for a doctor to fill out a death certificate.
Well, you said that like you meant it.
I never say anything I don't mean. Your doctor's the only one for 200 miles around. You asked me why I'm here. And I'll tell you, Lucas. You mind my calling you that?
Not a bit.
Well, I'm here for two reasons. One, a few years ago, the name Alvin Brisby Walker meant something besides. I was an attorney, eminent lawyer. I had everything. I had a brilliant future, wealth, family position, women, and everything, including this. So they sent me out here to die in your nice, clean air. Then one day, a man took pity on me. I didn't want that. Oh, I hit him. He drew his gun, and I killed him. There have been 12 others since. Not in pity, mind you, but once you've killed a man, there's always someone waiting to try you. Man, you know something? I was glad. I thought I'd found an easy way to go. Well, I just figured that sooner or later I'd meet someone who was just that split second faster, and it'd all be over in minutes, maybe even a second. But it didn't. Then I got to thinking about it, and I realized that it wouldn't be fitting for Alvin Brisby Walker to die in the street dust of some no-name town or just be thrown into the grave on some boot hill. For the first time in my life, I thought of someone other than myself. My family. I at least owed it to them to know I died fittingly with a reputable doctor in attendance. That's one of the reasons why I'm here. Lucas, I want your doctor to do it properly. I want a death certificate stating that I died of natural causes. I owe it to my family. It means a lot to them. And what I once stood for.
And the other reason?
I thought maybe your doctor could make it easy for me.
Like you made it easy on those 13 men you killed?
Every one of those was self-defense, despite what people say. I'm not a killer. Believe me. I'm not.
Come on.
Where?
You want to see Doc Burridge, don't you?
Oh, no, not yet. I'll know when.
Suit yourself.
How about this? No man likes to drink alone. Lucas, it won't be for long.
Lucas, how about it? He gonna quit?
He'll quit in time.
Lucas! I was beginning to get worried. You took a long time.
Yeah. We had quite a talk.
What did he say? Why'd he come here?
He came here to die, Ben. Not by a gun, but in Doc Burridge's office. Slow and painful. Not very pretty, is it? Look, why don't you go get some rest? Hmm?
He's in there.
Well, let's get him.
Not so fast, kid. Let him get good and drunk first, then we'll get him.
I say now.
We got plenty of time. It's better. Crummy town. They got a marshal. All town's got marshals. Let's find some place to get something to eat.
Porters.
Your steak all right, Paul?
Yeah, it's fine, son.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing.
You know those men?
Oh, no. Come on, you better eat up. We've got some pie coming.
How much longer we gotta wait?
Long as we have to.
You hear it? It's our money he's spending. Our money.
Shut up.
No. No, I ain't gonna shut up. We tracked Walker a long ways, Jake, and now we got him. Well, I'm gonna get him if I have to kill half this town to do it. Leave me be, Jake. I'm gonna kill him.
You ain't gonna kill nobody, do you hear? Nobody. At least not till he comes out of there and we can get him all to ourselves. Kid, your coffee's getting cold. Hey, you. Forget what you just heard. You too.
You through?
Yes, sir.
You. Remember what I said.
Yeah. Come on, son.
Now you've done it, you shooting off your big mouth.
And what?
You know who that was? I didn't recognize him until I seen that gun of his. That was Lucas McCain, the rifleman.
So what? There's three of us, ain't there? We came here to kill Walker, didn't we? McCain sticks his nose in it, then we'll just have to kill him too, that's all.
Well, what do you think, Paul?
Well, son, I think you better wait for me in the marshal's office.
All right.
Lucas, wait a minute! You saw him? You saw him in there?
Yeah, I saw him.
You know who they are? The Porter brothers. Them's the one that held up the Hobbs Bank last month. Killed 3 people doing it. Lucas, what do they want here? What did they come here for?
They came here to kill Al Walker.
Oh, no. No. Look, Lucas, I'm not gonna...
Take it easy, Ben.
Take it easy. And that's all right for you to say. You don't have to stay here with this badge on it. I'm sorry, Lucas. I didn't mean that.
Oh, that's all right, Ben. You keep your eye on the cafe, huh? From the office.
All right, Lucas.
How come the Porter brothers want you?
Where are they?
Down the street, hey?
How many?
3?
I guess then he must have died.
Died? Look, stop playing games with me. What are you talking about? Who died?
I'm talking about the Porter brothers. Hey, how about this, Lucas? They're going to be talking about this blowout for quite some time, don't you think?
And how about those 13 men you killed? They'll be talking about that too, won't they?
No, Lucas, don't dwell on the morbid. Besides, it's 14 now. You see, I was in Hobbs last month when the Porters hit the bank. For the first time in my life, I was temporarily embarrassed. I needed some... Well, anyhow, the Porters moved fast. The posse never came anywhere near them. But I did. And just like that, my financial situation changed.
You took the bank's money and killed one of the Porters doing it, huh?
Apparently. But he shot first. Remember what I said, Lucas? Only in self-defense. Besides, what difference does it make?
Makes this difference.
What are you doing?
Now get up.
Oh, wait a minute.
Get up!
Do you mind telling me what this is all about?
I think you better spend the night in jail. That way the Porters can't get to you.
What good would that do? If that's the way I'm supposed to go, I'm not afraid to face the Porters.
Alone?
Alone, or in company. Perhaps some of my friends here would like to help me. Look, boys. Porters are out there. They've come to get me. Maybe one of you'd like to help me face up to them? How about you? You? Maybe you, Lucas?
You're all alone, Walker.
Good. Now, give me my gun back.
Maybe you came here to die, but not in a gunfight where some of our citizens can get hurt. Now move.
I'm not scared of your gun, Lucas. You can lock me up if you want to, but then what? You'll still have the Porters on your hands. Lucas, what I'm trying to say is that I don't want to die like this. Give me my gun. Let me go out there.
I'm sorry, Walker. This is your way. Remember, death from natural causes?
I concede.
All right, finish up your drinks. Open up the bar.
Hey, come here, quick, look at this.
All right, get inside. Go on.
Lucas, what are you doing?
Get inside.
Now, how about that? You see it? McCain had a gun on him right into the marshal's office. Now, you tell me, how we gonna get him now?
I reckon that sodbuster didn't hear me so good. You got a broom? We'll get it. And a tablecloth and some coal oil. We'll move! Listen. He's gonna hear me now.
Don't do this to me.
I'm sorry.
What now, Lucas?
We wait, I guess, till the Porters make their move.
You think they'll leave town?
I don't know, son.
Will you stick around if they don't?
Yeah. Mark, you go over to the hotel.
Yes, sir.
McCain! I want to tell you and that marshal something, McCain.
We're listening.
You got just 2 minutes to send Walker out here. If you don't, we're gonna burn him out. The jail, the whole town, and you with it. Do you hear me, McCain?
I hear you.
Lucas, you know what a fire do to a town like this?
Yeah, I know. Mark, you go out the back door and go to the hotel and keep out of sight, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Walker out of that cell.
You gonna turn him over to him?
No, I'm not. But if they come gunning for him, he's got a right to defend himself. Go on, Ben, get him.
McCain? Your time's running out.
Ross, cover us.
No. I don't need him now. Except for one thing.
Natural causes.
Please. Now have the doc write it that way.
Ben, you think you'll be able to keep it this way?
Yeah. I'm all right now, Lucas. Don't you worry.
Paul? Would you say Al Walker was a hero?
A hero? Well, there's nothing to recommend in the way Al Walker lived. But I'd say he died a hero. And some of it rubbed off. Let's go home, son.